Hey, what's going on, Burn 2? What's up, man? This is your one and only Bathroom Bandit here. Um, I'm here to give you the Week 7 edition of my Bandits Weekly Predictions. Crowd goes wild. Yeah. Anyways, let's start off with the first matchup, man. We got Bathroom Bandits versus Team Nice. This is I take this one very personally, man. Team Nice beat me in our first matchup by 1.5. I consider that a very, very extremely lucky matchup. Um, but this time around, we both had a guy playing on Thursday. He had Jimmy Graham, who had a hell of a shitty game. He only had two catches for 31 yards. That got him 10 points. Uh, and I had Hauschka, who gave me 12 points on Thursday. When I look at the matchup, I tried to do something different last week. I tried to predict that I would lose in hopes that I win. Fuck that. I'm going back to my ways. I predict Bandits win, man. We're 1-5. We're gonna start a winning streak here. I have Le'Veon Bell and Lamar Miller, who's finally coming into his own. They finally starting to give him the ball. Jay Nice has Andre Ellington and Theo Riddick. I think I have the advantage there definitely in the running back category. I have Julio Jones and Antonio Brown. Maybe this is the week Antonio Brown decides to, hey, well, actually his quarterback decides to remember that he is Antonio Brown. If that's the case, then I might have a slight advantage, but I think it's pretty even because he has Odell Beckham and Martavis Bryant. Um, as far as tight ends go, man, Jimmy Graham, like I said, only had 10 points. I got Julius Thomas, who should still get targeted heavily versus Buffalo because they have some pretty good cornerbacks, so he should be able to run across the middle of the field and get me some points. I predict myself to win, man, giving me the second win of the season, pushing my record up to 2-6. And old Team Nice, I get my revenge and you lose, dropping you to 5-2. Next matchup, AC Fire versus Iron City. Um, this one here, I'm looking at the lineups. Cam Newton versus Tannehill. I think it's pretty even. Newton might have a slight advantage there. But in the running back category, Doug Martin, Latavius Murray for Iron City versus Todd Gurley and Arian Foster for AC Fire. Advantage AC Fire. As far as receivers go, Iron City has T.Y. Hilton, Jarvis Landry, while AC Fire has Macklin, who is still probably a little dizzy from last week, and John Brown. I like Iron City to have the advantage in that one. Gronk versus Barnage, you got to always give the advantage to Gronk. And the defenses, Steelers and the Dolphins, I think that's a pretty even matchup. Steelers been playing some really good defense, and the Dolphins remember that they can play defense. This is going to be a very close game, I think. But in the end, I think it's going to boil down to the running backs, Todd Gurley and Aaron Foster, making a big difference in this game. And AC Fire will win, improving his record to 3-4, while Iron City loses, dropping his record to 4-3. Next matchup, we got Nish versus Team Tuna. Team Tuna's 2-4. Nish is, I don't know how in the fuck this guy got a 5-1 record, but hey, it's 5-1. Amazing. 5-1. This week, you got Joe Flacco going up against Arizona, Andrew Luck going up against New Orleans. I think Luck would definitely have the advantage there because New Orleans and Indy, that's going to be a shootout. They're going to be doing a lot of passing in that game. So I give the advantage to Tuna in that one. As far as running backs go, DeMarco Murray and Blunt for Tuna. I don't think Blunt going to have a great game, but DeMarco Murray probably have a nice game. And Julius Randle and Melvin Gordon for Nish, advantage Tuna. As far as receivers go, Nish has Larry Fitzgerald, awesome. Willie Snead, okay, versus Edelman and Smith. Once again, man, these guys, Edelman and Smith, are PPR monsters. They get a lot of targets each game. So I give the advantage to Tuna in that category also. Um, As far as tight ends go, I give it to Olsen over Witten. So Nish, you have the advantage there. And defense-wise, Panthers versus Browns, I like the Panthers. All in all, I like Tuna to win this one, pushing his record up to 3-4. And old Nish, you drop to 5-2. Next matchup, Braxton's Bullies versus Sigaba. Um, wow, this one here is, I think, man, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a blowout, dude. You got Carson Palmer for Cigar Bar playing the Baltimore Ravens, whose defense is horrible. Drew Brees in Indianapolis, he's gonna have a good game, but not as good a game as Palmer. Advantage Cigar Bar. Running backs, LaShawn McCoy and Chris Johnson for Braxton's Bullies, while Cigar Bar has Adrian Peterson and Justin Forsett. I like those two guys better. Advantage Cigar Bar. Braxton's Bullies has Jordan Matthews and Eric Decker versus DeAndre Hopkins, Nuke, the best receiver in the league, and Megatron. Once again, advantage Cigar Bar. Braxton's Bullies also has the Jets playing the Patriots. I don't know what kind of ridiculous notion you have that the Jets going to have a good game against the Patriots, but hey, I would rather take the Bills over Jacksonville. Cigar Bar, you have the advantage in every single category. I think you win this one by a landslide, improving your record to 6-1, dropping old Braxton's Bullies to 2-5. And last matchup of the week, we got Enfuego versus, well, he just says Fuego in this one, versus Mike and Pat Manley. They had two guys playing, and Fuego did on Thursday. Russell Wilson giving him 34 points. Mr. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode, Skittles, giving him 41. And Mike and Pat Manley had the Seahawks defense, who had a magnificent game. I mean, they only allowed 3 points, 142 total yards, had 6 sacks, gave him 45 points. That was the bright spot. That was the bright spot here. You also have a guy, Mike and Pat Manley, named Brandon Marshall and Tommy Brady. And other than those two guys, I don't see any advantages here. I think that Fuego's running backs are going to blow you out the water because he, like I said, he had Marshawn Lynch already, who had 41, and he got the best running back in the league, Devontae Freeman, versus your Mark Ingram. And you have Eddie Lacy in there. He's on a bye. And you really have nobody else on the bench other than David Johnson. You also have Emmanuel Sanders on a bye, Mike and Pat Manley. And your other receiver is Doug Baldwin, who already played with 2 points, and Amendola. So, hey, all in all, man, I think this is going to be an easy one. Fuego, you will win, improving your record to 3-4. Old Mike and Pat Manley, you're going to drop to 2-5. Hey, listen, guys. I am not an expert. I am not a professional. I don't do this shit for a living. All I can do is look at the lineups in front of me and make a prediction based on that. And I'm going to go over my winners for the week. My weekly winners are as follows. The Bandits win. AC Fire wins. Team Tuna wins. Cigar Bar wins. And Fuego wins. Those are my predictions. I will see you guys on Tuesday to give you the results. And good luck, everybody, except for Jay Nice, of course. Until then, remember, bandits run this bitch.